Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the feature. I am your host, CJ3. I am he. Man, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Man, what an awesome feat for y'all. I am your host once again, CJ3. I am he. Man, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Whether you're tuning in this thing live, you're tuning in for replay, you don't want to miss tonight's show, man. I got some real good, deep, informative information for y'all tonight that y'all don't want to forget, let alone regret. Talking about the South City Youth tonight that took place tonight on October the 6th tonight. And I know I was supposed to show it to y'all. So much took place, so much happened. So please forgive me for certain things that happened and transpired. Everything that happened was supposed to happen, happens for a reason. So because everything that's going on tonight is really about to take place. And we're going to talk about this tonight. The Youth Safety Development Plan that is definitely out there. We're going to talk to my y'all want to tune in to the show happening on the 20th. I think it's on the 20th. So be sure to tune into that. I want to make sure that y'all know what's happening, what's going on, man. To all of my man with me, man, I can always be thankful for y'all, man. Y'all been here holding me down day ones, A1s from day ones, man. So I can't do nothing but appreciate y'all more than than anything, man. I'm so thankful and so gracious to y'all for all y'all watching this thing by live of YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, Facebook, whatever, however you're watching it. Man, I just appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and all those tuning in for the very first time. This is definitely where you come to get put on, get heard, get promoted, but at the same time, get into. That's always the cool part about this show, man, is that y'all get some exposure to stuff that not everybody gets. So you already know what time it is, man. If you want to be on the show, before I get going with anything, I got CJ3@gmail.com. Alright? And also hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the same handle at the feature every single day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook. You want to advertise, you want to put yourself on the show and feature yourself, man, advertise on the show. Hit me up, cash at $ Right Touch Sports. You want to contribute to the show, please make your contributions and support the show, support the cause. Hit us up on Cash App, Right Touch Sports. Also on Anchor 3 and PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3. And also be sure to go and check and watch our replays on the past Feature Fridays. Man, I love it, man. Oh, well, everything is all splendid tonight. Listen, I thought I was going to have to make this a phone call type thing. I thought this was going to be a phone call type thing. Now you here. You in the studio. You might as well come on. You in the yo. Okay. Do I need to be socially distant? Is that what I do? Man, listen. We're around each other on my show. Oh, dear. And I'm holding it down. I get to hold my show down with these one. This is probably one of my first in-studio opportunities. Are you at the camera? Yeah, come over.
Oh, hey, it's like my head. Oh, wow, with nobody, with a green shirt.
Yeah,
you know
green
what?
Screen is good. It hits the.
It's monster. This is what this is. Do I need to change shirts?
Oh, you good.
Okay,
you good.
okay.
You good. We're going to ride it
This
out,
is
man.
not the Halloween show, y'all. I got clothes on. Like, it's here.
It's all good. But, man, I'm so happy, so thankful. Yes, we're supposed to be social today.
Right, we spent 8 out of the 9-hour day.
Yeah, so I got it, man. We good. But listen, this is the fantastic, the phenomenal, awesome, fantastic Christic Henry of the South City Foundation. Because I don't want to get all too into the Feature Friday. That's in November. But this woman is orchestrating by far one of the most awesomest conversations that's happening in this city that is so needed here in Tallahassee, Florida. And she is spearheading this whole thing through the South City Foundation and just her own personal. I just got to say, man, this is an extreme honor. I truly appreciate you just, wanting to do this. I know I kind of just deboed you in this thing. That's what you got to do. But you got to do that to people like yourself. You know what I mean? You're so busy with life and everything. So I just appreciate you taking the time out to at least just come and chop it up and have the discussion about the youth development, youth safety development plan. So just from tonight's conversation, because you had an awesome thing going on tonight. You had a cool conversation with us tonight, man, and it was such a pleasure and honor to be on that call and to hear those kids tonight. Yes. Just speaking from their hearts and talking about, life and everything in general, just from your own personal perspective and, experience with that call. Like, what did that whole experience tonight mean to you as far as like what those right?
So, and we know this during the work that we've been doing on the community level that, sometimes things aren't always what they seem. Sometimes things aren't what they seem. Right. And relevant conversations, real conversations are necessary to arrive at real solutions. And so tonight, there were a couple of real moments there. I mean, a couple of real moments that our kids go through so much. What we were talking to tonight were the kids that, they weren't the borderline kids, but they still had a lot of issues. Right. And they also were very in tune with the issues that the kids that are borderline have, right? But amount is that I don't like it when our kids have barriers. I don't like it when people are intentionally keeping our youth down. I don't like it when they get a sense that this community, their community, the people who are responsible to ensure that they arrive at their best self, they feel as if that's not happening for some reason. Mm-hmm. And although we know we have to arrive at maturity as well and how they've communicated how they feel, it's valid. It's well gathered tonight. I had a couple of real harsh, protective moments. Right. Just listening. Right. Because it wasn't a lot of us talking. Right. The adults literally. We had to listen tonight. We had to listen. Right. And guess what they did? Because we were listening, they were talking. I mean, they was telling us everything.
They was not holding back tonight.
I mean,
I hated the fact that I didn't put it on the show. I was so on the go with so much stuff tonight. But oh man, like when I say these kids spoke from a place tonight that I can honestly assure you guys, if y'all didn't hear from their mouths completely, y'all right. It's beyond the everyday stuff that we see on television and what we talk about in the news on the daily. This is some real life stuff that these kids are facing, and they're really trying to use to listen and actually, make sure that they're heard, mm-hmm. and at the same time put action behind the things that we're talking about. Yes. And I can definitely say that conversation tonight definitely spearheaded those triggers as far as us wanting to get more back into the community and doing those exact things that's necessary. Oh yeah. I was a little mad, to be honest with you. I think it's an opportunity that we have away. When I say meaningful, everybody's trying to do the right thing, right? So we can't be dogmatic about pointing fingers, right. But want to negate the strength of the conversation, the length, because we went for about an hour and a half of just really listening, right? Yeah. And they had a lot to say. And I think what they've done for us is entrust us with their voice, mm-hmm. and our response from that integrates them and their involvement, that empowers them with the solution. Right. I think tonight, with them opening up, they felt a relief in some way, form, or fashion. As if they felt safe. That is so deep. They felt so safe to express their emotions tonight and express their experiences tonight. Like they was literally just so open to share their life, but at the same time, the things that are realities to them that they face on a day-to-day basis, which are troubling them. It's a struggle for them. It is young kids, 16, 17 years old, talking like like not even from the side of their neck, like literally putting some stuff out there that made me really realize are they already bonded by um their color, their personality, however it is. We already have that stigma, or that stereotype on us already, man or woman. And to see where these kids was coming from tonight, it made my heart more in a way that we could ever imagine.
And they're hurting for each other.
Right, they're hurting for each other.
They're not just hurting just themselves. Yeah. They're taking a look at the world as it is, empathetic.
Right.
Not about my personal struggle, but about the struggle somebody else that are the they
right.
going through in meaningful connection than we are.
Because
they are pushing the envelope for us to say, you know what, I don't care if so and so is out there doing whatever. We need to be mindful of so and so.
Right.
We need to include them, right, in our. Even with some of the comments the young man made tonight about the system, the school system,
right,
and how to the best of their ability to do what you get caught up in the favoritism, or you get caught up in the bright and shiny, right? And you don't have time to really push along, those that aren't bright and shiny,
right?
Right. And so those are the things that I think were really meaningful, and they want to actually do something, and that is saying we ready to move,
right?
We ready to make something happen,
right. They
are, and the adults were like, oh, we ready to ride, right? Which I love. Because it takes kids, it takes adults. Yeah, and when you talk about safety earlier, which gave me chills, right? That they felt safe.
Yeah.
But I think with the adults there, what we have to recognize is there's a breach in that trust between kids and adults.
Right.
And so we have to begin building that
trust again. Building that trust. We got to. Man, talking to the awesome activists in this. Yeah, honestly, yeah, we can say stuff like that. Oh, I sure. On this show here, I can say stuff like that on my show. But man, hey, I'm talking to the one and only Christic Henry. Christic, before you go, I just got one question to ask you.
One question.
And you can answer it however you like to, and
okay.
Keep it rolling and keep it moving.
I'm feeling like the head.
They're rolling with it.
They are. They messing with it. Thank y'all so much.
They're messing with it. They're holding it down here. Now, as far as the work that that we're doing, and that's where I'm from. I'm from South City, so
So the South City Foundation, as an organization, serves as what's called a quarterback. You'll appreciate this quarterback organization for purpose-built communities. This couple of years ago, and have been under consideration. And what does it mean to be a purpose-built community? Well, purpose-built is a national framework for community-driven revitalization. Usually what happens in community improvement to community or community revitalization, they really revitalize a built environment that will attract a different customer base.
Right.
The difference with purpose-built communities and their model is for it to be resident driven and community informed. So what is supposed to happen is there's supposed to be a really comprehensive community engagement. There's supposed to picture in the area, but solutions to bringing the residents and the people who live there up in conjunction or in parallel with the redevelopment of the built environment. And sometimes that takes the form of, the 3 pillars of purpose-built communities nationally is health and wellness, education, is that they partner with a local school, which they have, and they create what they call a cradle to career pipeline. And that career can either be college based, or it can be trade associated, or it can be an entrepreneurial venture. So their role in the community is to create that cradle to career pipeline, whatever type of career that may be. Second segment is to integrate the health and wellness community and call that a solution. What we do is we bring the federally qualified health institutions together, and we create portals of access based upon what we know in terms of health concerns of that community to the table. And we do meaningful engagement, meaningful opportunities for wellness access. We have a open enrollment for Obamacare coming up next month. We meaningfully make sure that access to those insurance opportunities and insurance platforms are available to the community, because most of the folks who would qualify based upon their income could get that, what they call that lower tier, or that they call it free insurance, but they ain't really free because it kind of balances out on some other stuff. But they will have insurance where they can afford or be able to have affordable health care. And then the last pipeline of this is housing, which we understand when we talk about public housing, and this has been a kind of firebrand, right? Based upon what people think. Usually with public housing is supposed to be a temporary solution for families. So basically, you go into a subsidized housing unit, you live there until your economic circumstance improves, and then you move out. And then somebody else moves in. But what we've had, due to perpetual scarcity, perpetual survivalism, we have generations of folks, for a lot of folks, what they call neighborhoods, but they were never created to be generational neighborhoods. They were created to be temporary housing solutions for here. But within the South City realm, we not only have one subsidized housing complex, we have several. All of those components in a frame of reference where it is community driven, and it's resident informed, where we do a comprehensive community engagement component, and we ensure that we have every door, we knock on every door, we engage with every resident, we do relevant programming, relevant opportunities for growth, and we ensure that based upon those actions we see change, or we see growth, or we see, and at the end of that, and we do it through what's called an equity lens. So the lens of equity, or the lens of equality, economically, socially, educationally, we do all that with the lens of ensuring that it's from an equitable.
Right there, all in your face, all in your mouthpiece, just like that. My girl, Christic, talking about what we do, what she do with the youth development, youth safety development. Look, if y'all want to get on this call, man. Listen, please get on the call. Get on the call. You can go via Zoom. Hit us up. You can go on the Facebook page of the South City Foundation, and you can find that. You can look it up. I know, right? It's searching. It's Halloween. You look crazy. So you got the South City Foundation. You can look that up in your search box, or you can also make sure that you go into that thing on the South City TL, coming from South City Foundation. Y'all stick around, stay tuned. That's what we do. And my girl Christic, man, I appreciate you so much, darling. I appreciate you so much. Kicking it with me in the yo tonight. I was like, man, listen. After this meeting, Doc, I got to make sure because I've advertised this a month, man. So I got in-house, in-store, in-studio. This is the best situation that I never had an in-studio guest, let alone somebody. Hey, this is what we do around here, man. We just steady going hard, steady grinding, steady making it happen. I love you, man. Hold it down, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You on your commercial break?
No, actually, I'm still live. I'm still alive. But it's the cool stuff about my show.
Hey, all.
Y'all heard it, man. Give us some love. Give us some hearts right now on the show. My girl, Christy, love you down. I see you. Hey, man. So you already know what time it is. This is what we got going on. You make this happen. It's just what it is, man. We going hard. We just go hard. We go hard. We just go hard. Can't hate us, you know. It just is what it is, man. We just go hard. Love what I do. I'm talking about. When I say I love what I do, man, I love what I do. If you want to be on the show, holla at your boy. Hit me up on the Gmail. Hit me up. Feature me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Feature. Please go watch me live and subscribe for free. It's free subscription, y'all. Go hook me up. The Feature with CJ3 on Spotify. And if you wanna donate to the cause, man, please go donate to the cause. Hit us up on our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, or on our PayPal at paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or on Anchor at anchor.fm. Go download The Feature on all major podcasts and platforms, or watch the replays of our past Feature Fridays guests. There is a nugget of knowledge in each conversation. Yeah, man. So we here, right here on the feature. You already know how we doing this thing, man. We kicking it live. We making this thing happen. We trying to do it, big dog. All right, we trying to do it. We trying. Yeah, it's about that song, about that time for the featured voices of all time. One of the most awesomest individuals that you will ever see and ever hear from. She is a legend. Died way before her time. This weekend, this Friday, man, it's happening. October 9th on 2020. Tavares Thunder Cloud, the former IBF light heavyweight champion of the world, big time boxer, going down right here on the featured, man. Right here, my boy, activist for his hometown and for his block, South City. Yes, is where him from. Yeah, man. So you already know what's going down. Got him coming up on the feed. Make sure you're there. Or this thing might even happen on a Thursday. I don't know, but just make sure you tune in, because anything is liable to happen on this show. I swear to goodness. And listen, man, I would be so remiss if I. My man, October 23rd, former House of Representatives, former House Representative, former state senator, businessman, my brother, my big brother, Tallahassee Police Department, Chief Lawrence Revel, 20th, the awesome and beautiful woman you just heard, peacemaker, businesswoman, realtor,